The San Martino Hill, previously named Sant'Erasmo, has two important monumental complexes, the Sant'Elmo Castle and the San Martino Charterhouse and Museum. Both can be seen from every part of the city, even by night, and from the Sant'Elmo Castle, visitors have a superb view of the bay. From the wide walkways on top of the walls and from the castle's turrets, the eye commands an unimpaired 360 degrees view. People standing on top of this lookout will instinctively try to spot landmarks such as particular streets, churches, squares, buildings or monuments, and will ideally reconstruct the morphological profile of the city in their mind's eye. The history of this castle can be approached from a number of different perspectives: historical, architectural, environmental, functional, cultural and legendary. Repeatedly refurbished, destroyed and reconstructed, the Sant'Elmo Castle has witnessed the vicissitudes of the city and has played an important role in many of them. Here we have time to provide only an idea of the evolution of this fortress in time by sketching just a few events in chronological order. The first fortress, named Belforte, was erected by the Normans in 1170 in the immediate vicinity of the Church of St. Erasmus. Between 1329 and 1343 it was further enlarged by Francesco di Vito, Tino da Camaino and Atanasio Primario, and named after St. Erasmus. In 1348 it was besieged by King Ludovic of Hungary. In 1537 it was demolished and rebuilt at the order of Don Pedro da Toledo. The architect in charge of the construction was Pedro Luis Scrivá from Valencia, who designed the castle in its present shape of a huge six-pointed star and laid it out on an area of 60,000 square meters, of which no less than 20,000 are indoors. Special sections of the complex are assigned to specific functions, such as defense, powder storage and lodgings. The castle also has a wide parade ground and a huge pond. In 1587 the powder magazine was struck by lightning and blew up. The church and the apartment of the lord of the castle were completely destroyed and 150 armed men were killed. Also parts of the surrounding city suffered severe damage. In 1599 restoration work was completed with the contribution of the architect Domenico Fontana. In 1647, during the riots headed by Masaniello, the castle's cannon were aimed at the city to frighten the rioters, but did not prevent them from taking the city. In 1682 the church of Santa Maria del Pilar was built, but it risked destruction in 1943 at the hands of the retreating German army. Access to the castle is over a drawbridge. A passageway with the coat of arms of the Emperor Charles V leads into the ample spaces which today are used as venues for artistic and cultural events, in particular exhibitions, conferences and theatrical productions. Modern facilities, including a theatre, have been provided for this very purpose. Climbing a long ramp or taking a more modern and comfortable lift, the visitor can reach the large open space which was used as a parade and drill ground, and from there enters the library and the small church of St. Elmo.